Hi everyone, this is St. Create the Heart, and I'm back with my 12 days of Christmas. I think it's day 10. So we're going to be using Concord and Ninth this in the classroom through the Woods stencil and stamp set. This is a unique product. I think other companies do things similar, but this is the one I'm going to be working with. I freaking love this sucker. Even if you can't do lots of things with it, it is a pretty wow project. Just a reminder, if you send me an email, scoop71@yahoo.com, and give me your name and your address, I will send you a holiday card. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So you've got all of these stencils, and it makes this really pretty winter scene. And I have not tried lots of different colors, even though I think I'd like to, but I just haven't. So I kind of stuck with the colors that are suggested from the class. This was an amazing, in the classroom was basically two projects. We got two kits and we did two classes. We did a gingerbread one, and then we did this stencil, and they both were amazing. I don't always love everything from Concord and Ninth, so this was a really, really fun one. So I'm speeding up some of this, and I'm kind of starting off with this, I think it's Briar Rose. And then I've got two colors of blue. I have powder and I have Tide Pool. And so these two colors will kind of be used on this stencil for the rest of the stencil, for the trees and part of the river. And so it looks a little bit of a hot mess right now, but I will say that the colors do kind of, I don't know what the word is, they kind of blend out and get softer. So even though it looks kind of rough, it will kind of blend out and look a lot smoother. So, you know, you can use whatever inks that you like on any of these projects. But I like to kind of sometimes use the same inks with the same product, so that makes sense. So it's Concord and Ninth. I'm using Concord and Ninth inks. But I'm kind of putting some color there on the river or whatever that is supposed to be, and the little trees. And you can already see it starting to form. So now we're on to stencil 2. This one, I think once you kind of do this one, it really starts to really come together. But this will do the tree, what do you call it, trunks? Tree trunks? And this is, I think, Nutmeg is the color. It's a really pretty brown, actually. And then for the cabin, well, actually, for the bridge, I'm going to be doing Tide Pool, I think. And I'm going to be doing the house or the cabin right there in this cayenne color. It's a very deep kind of orangey brown. And then for the actual tree tops, I'm going to be using Juniper, which is a very much a kind of a teal-ish kind of green. So I'm doing that color, and I think it's just pretty. I'm going to have to just do this stencil again another time in completely different color profile just to see how it looks, but it's fine. I do love these colors together. So once I've done the Juniper, there's a little bit of a door there, and I'm going to do that in Nutmeg. And then we're moving on to the next stencil, then stencil 3. So stencil 3 basically is in two parts. So that bottom part right there is like the snow drifts. And so the snow drifts are kind of outlined in Tide Pool, I think, or powder, I can't remember. But I think it's powder. But then I didn't do a very heavy hand, I should say. Kind of kept it sort of light. And it just kind of gives some nice dimension to your snow. And then the top portion of that stencil is to give some dimension to the cabin. So the cayenne is on the chimney on the side, and then the nutmeg is on the door, just to give it a little extra dimension. And then the last stencil I'm going to do, after I do my stamping. So this is what really brings the whole thing to life, is this amazing stamp set. So it has these little bits and pieces to give some extra life to the cabin, and you can see there it gives it a little fence, and it gives it some dimension on the cabin itself and on the chimney. And then you have these little bits that go onto the trees. See, it gives it some dimension there. And then we're going to do the other tree on the other side. And so before I think I've got one more to do. This is for the bridge. And look at that. Amazing. So before I do the last stencil, I'm actually going to stamp my sentiment. And I'm going to do Merry Christmas on here. Now, I made a boo-boo, and I was talking on the phone with a friend. I put it on pause, and I forgot to unpause it when I did the last stencil. So the last stencil, actually, you could leave off. In this case, you could stencil it with a color if you want, but I'm actually going to be using some paste, some Astro paste. So Astro paste by Simon Hurley. I mean, there's a lot of different pastes. I have some by Tailored Expressions I really like a lot, but I just got this Astro paste, so I decided to use it. And this is it's called Frostbite, and it is a white paste with glitter in it. And so unlike some of the pastes that I have that are very translucent, like Stickles, for example, this one goes on a little bit with some white in it. And so you can see what it looks like right there. And then you can see the other cards that I made. That one's still drying, so I don't want to put it on a card yet. But I've got two here, one that I use Stickles and one with the Astro Paste. That first is the Astro Paste one. You can see how that looks and what the grading is. And then the next one, I did a little bit of inking, and then I put the Stickles on top, and you can see what that looks like. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This is Cindy Praying with the Heart.